Hello everyone, my name is John, I'm from Housing. This video is going to outline an exact process for how you complete a checkout with your resident. Your RHC might have custom uniquenesses to their building, but this is going to be a general process that you'll want to follow for all of your checkouts. We'll be walking through the checkout process exactly, as well as showing you screenshots to complete the process on a StarRez device. Alright, so we're going to begin this example by checking out a student. The student has already completed an appointment time, so now I am arriving at their room at their appointment time, and we'll begin the checkout process. Hello, it's your RA.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Great, great. I just want to confirm everything's out of your room. We're going to start your checkout process.
Yes, it is. Everything's cleared.
Okay, I do see a bag of trash here. Is that yours or your roommate's?
That's my roommate's. We'll be sure to get that.
Actually, can you? Is your roommate here? They've already.
No, they've all gone. I'm the only one here.
Okay, so let's get that bag of trash. Let's go ahead and take that out. Otherwise, it would be an improper checkout. I'm going to have you walk that down to the dumpster.
Excellent.
And I am going to go do another checkout and come back. Typically, this would be an improper checkout because you're not quite prepared. But let me go do something else. I'll come back, and then that trash will be gone, and we'll start the process.
Can I give you my key?
Actually, hold on to that. We're going to take that key at the end of the checkout process.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, for the first step of the checkout process, I'm going to check you out of your bed space.
Okay.
So for that, I'm going to be going into entries, and I'll click search, and then I'm going to search for your name. Once I find your name, I'm going to select that entry, and I'm going to click this button right here. It's the checkout button. Are you sure you want to check out this entry? Okay. Another way to find this is to drill down based on the bed space. So I know that this student lives in Chapultepec 1025-2. Browse by location. And here's my entry. And I'll click the checkout button. Okay, now that I've checked out the entry, I have remembered and written down the exact bed space and room space. So now I go down to inspections, and I'm looking for I can click browse by location. I'm looking for the exact room and bed space for this student. So I know they were on the 10th floor. It was room 1025-2. And now I can complete this inspection. One thing that's really important is that the word created needs to be right there before you complete your process as an RA. From this process, I'm going to, first of all, take a photo of the red ID. May I have your red ID?
Of course.
Thank you. And I'm going to hit save. Okay, for the next step in the process, I'm going to be doing a floor-to-ceiling inspection, looking at anything with the windows, looking at all the walls, looking at the floors, making sure there's no damages. I do see a trash can recycle bin. Both are clean and empty. That's good. Desk is looking good. The chair is looking good. We're all set here with no damages. What's going on with the micro fridge? Anything over here that I need to know about?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay, so let me just do a quick inspection here. Okay, it looks clean and empty. Okay, so we do have a missing micro fridge plate. There's a glass plate that was in here?
Yes, actually, my roommate did take full responsibility for that. And here's the form.
Okay, so this is a cleaning and damage responsibility form signed by both residents, noting the micro plate missing. So we'll take the cost for that and apply that to that student.
Okay.
Okay, for the next step in the process, I'm going to update the condition of the item, make the note chargeable, add comments, and then also take a picture. Then finally, I'm going to submit a service request. So you'll notice that the condition is listed here. Those might be varying depending on your space. I'm going to go to micro fridge. I'm going to change the condition of this unit from good to, I can do missing here. I'm going to do chargeable. And the comments are really, really critical. Micro fridge is missing glass plate. Period. So now I know that this is a missing glass plate for this micro fridge. I have clicked chargeable. I've added really good comments that are detailed. Next, I'm going to click this photo icon right here and take a photo. Take new. I'm going to take the photo, hit use photo, and the image has been saved successfully. Last step, super important. I'm going to click this save button in the top right. Now you'll notice that my micro fridge has gone from good to missing, and my notes are all saved. I've completed the inspection and the micro fridge is noted missing, but now I need to complete a service request. At the top of my platform, there's this beautiful button right here with a wrench. Click on it. For this space, I'm going to click Category. Under Appliances, I'm going to find Micro Fridge. For this specific example, I'm going to use the microwave. I need to add detailed description to this so that my service provider knows exactly what to do. Please replace missing glass plate in microwave. Once I hit save, my service request has been submitted. You can go back and complete the rest of your inspection, noting any damaged or missing items. Okay, now that we've completed a service request for the missing plate, we've also completed the inspection as a billable item for the missing plate. Do you have any questions about that?
Yes, I do actually. How much is that going to cost my roommate?
That's a great question. Unfortunately, I can't answer that. The RHC is going to come through and do all billable items. It'll go straight to the student account. If they have questions, they can contact the RHC directly.
Okay, great.
Were there any other issues in the room?
Yeah, I believe something was wrong with the air conditioning.
Okay, so that would be a non-billable item. I'm going to go ahead and put in a service request for that so that it gets fixed over the summer.
Okay.
Okay, to complete a service request, again, I'm going to just click on this wrench at the very top. And again, I'm going to look at the category. Heat and air conditioning unit. And then I'm going to put in a detailed description. Student identified that the AC was not working or working intermittently. Period. Then I'm going to click the save button, and I've just submitted a service request. Okay, so we've completed the inspection. I do need that key from you.
Excellent, it's right here.
Awesome. Okay, before I came up to the room, I did grab my envelope with a matching key set on it. I'm going to match this key set to this key. And unfortunately, this is a different key set. So let me try it on the door in case it does work.
Okay.
Okay, so this key does not work on this door.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so I'm going to have to do a record for the door. This would be a billable item.
Huh, okay.
Okay, so for this, I need to do a billable item for the key record. So I'm going to find my key. What I'm going to do is go from condition good to missing. They are missing their correct key. Student lost key and door needs to be record. Period. This is a chargeable item. Again, I'm going to click chargeable and I'm going to hit save. Remember, I still need to complete a service request for this to have the facilities staff member come and record the door. So again, I'm in Chapultepec 1025-2 under category. I'm going to click doors and locks. Key, metal key, lost or missing. And under description, please record door, student lost key, period. And once I hit save, the service request has been submitted. Okay, so now I've gone through, I've done the missing plate, and I have the key that's been record. What I need to do is collect, as long as everything else in the room is good, I'm going to hit inspect all, and I'm going to hit save. That will close this inspection for the next level, the RHC, who will complete the billing items. All right, well, that wraps up our inspections. I just want to say thank you. You've been a prize resident.
Thank you. I've learned from the best. I'll do nothing but better this campus.
Really appreciate it. Okay, we're wrapping up the inspection here, but I did want to walk through a couple things that I want you to look for. So right here, anything on this side of the board is going to be non-billable. Stuff like this, our facility staff is just going to take care of. Anything like this or this, you're definitely going to make sure that you check chargeable. When in doubt, just check chargeable, and the RHC can make the decision when they go through the process. Your RHC is going to walk through this space with you, all of your spaces, so you want to make sure that you have everything really dialed in. Your windows and blinds need to be really tight. So the blinds are going to be up on any floor that's other than the first floor. So let me take these up. So now my RHC is going to walk in. They're going to see the blinds are up. This mattress stays up. All of this is good to go. I'm going to turn the micro fridge down to the lowest setting. Okay. Not off, but to the lowest setting. And now when my RHC comes in, I have all my chargeable items ready to go, and we can walk through the space really quickly. On your inspections, it's really important that you hit the save button, but don't do it until you are sure you are done. You won't be able to go back and make changes, with the exception of the chargeable items and student comments, but just make sure you save it once you are completed. You really want to make sure you only save it once and that you're completely done. The other thing I want to walk through is just express checkout. So this is the express checkout form. If a student is not able to offer a time for you to do a checkout with them, they do have the option to express checkout. They are waiving their rights to appeal any charges. The key goes into the envelope, and then they're going to seal it. They're going to sign it. It's really important that they sign it, and they're going to give it to the front desk or an express checkout box. Talk to your RHC about that, where they want these. And again, they are waiving their rights to complete any appeals for any damages that are in the room. For the next step of the process, I'm going to be meeting with my RHC to do a complete walkthrough of my floor.
And as the RHC, I've printed out my damage billing. I have my damage billing guide, my roster, and the RA should know any damages that are in the room.
Before we go through this room, I want you to know I did a really good job of my walkthroughs. When I was in doubt, I clicked chargeable. So why don't we start with this room?
Perfect.
So come on in. In this room, I do know that there was a missing plate here, so we made a chargeable item for that.
Okay,
the students
perfect.
did put in the responsibility form, so we do have a student who took responsibility. Both students signed it, so we should be good to go there.
Okay, perfect. Which student took responsibility?
The name is Jose.
Okay, perfect. So I would go in and charge Jose and add the charge in.
Next up, you'll notice that we've got all of our items open here. Our mattress has been flipped.
Perfect.
And we didn't have any other damages. There was a service request we put in for the AC because it was working intermittently.
Okay.
But as you can see, I did an exceptional job in this room.
Perfect. And then did you put in a service request for the microwave?
I'm glad you asked. I did.
Perfect. Okay, and then also too, did you note that there was a wheel missing from this chair?
I missed that. I did
Okay.
miss that.
Okay, that's fine. Do we know which side, who lives on this side of the room so we can charge that resident?
This was Eric's side,
Okay.
so we did miss
Perfect.
that on our process.
Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and add the charge for Eric for the chair.
Okay, so I apologize that I missed that.
No worries. Perfect. Well, everything looks good. As we leave, we're going to go ahead and leave the mattresses up and all of the drawers open. So let's head on out. Turn the lights off. Perfect. We can move on to your next room now.
Great job.
So